In some way or other, we all strive for community. Everybody wants to be appreciated, accepted, and loved. But the Christian space is really hard. Like, there's many who say you have to do more for the Lord, you have to do more for your community, you have to do more for your family, and it can get overloaded at times. Some say they feel judged, some feel detached, because that 5-minute conversation once a week on a Sunday just doesn't cut it. We need a community, a friend group, people who we like to hang out with, and we need that on a regular basis. So in this video, we want to talk exactly about how you can find your Christian community and what those 3 steps are to getting there. Hi, if you haven't met me, I am Chris. I code during the day, my day job, but my passion really is with this channel. I try and take young people, basically people any age who don't feel on fire for God, to getting them to a state where they do feel on fire, where they're energized and where they want to go out and spread the good news of God. And if you enjoy these kind of videos, please subscribe, because it's free and it helps me out a lot. So let's get cracking with the first step to finding your community. Number 1, open up. And yes, this is a hard one, especially for men, especially for those who have been told their whole life to bottle it up, suck it up, just do what a man does, and that is not communicate, not show emotions. But the key to finding true community is to open up, to be vulnerable, to say, yes, okay, I have made mistakes, and here I laid out in front of you all, help me. And then others can pray, and then people can be specific, and then people can help you in a very open way. And the only way that works is if you are vulnerable and you share a hard time in your life. Like, I remember a few months ago now, we went through a rough time in our youth group. We all sat together and we all shared how we're feeling after going through hard times for 3-4 years. And it was really rough and everyone was super nervous. But once we went through, every person said what they had to say. The ice was broken. People were open, and we had that sense of community. And we could give each other hugs, we could talk to each other again, and we knew we were all on the same page. I've had the joy of talking to my first coaching client not really, but like first call, because it was free, and you can join as well. And this guy all the way from Thailand called me and was happy to chat. I was happy to chat about his problems, and if you want to just talk about something that's going on, that's bothering you, then use the link. It's free, 15 minutes. I'm happy to give this time to you, and I'm excited to hear your story and hear what you're going through and share maybe something that God has helped me with that I can then share with you. So what's the first step? Open up. We've done that. Step 2 now is to schedule. And now this is coming from a German. Germans love plans. But honestly, if you've been vulnerable and you've opened up, you want to have a regular setup. I like to have a motto that I'm taking into my life, and that's, if it's not in the calendar, it doesn't happen. It's not happening. And so schedule a time during the week, maybe on the weekend, that you can hang out with people and you can build that community. Like, I've recently, through my sister, been prodded on to spend a bit more time with my grandpa, who's 87, and we got to schedule a first Wednesday meetup this week, and it's been fantastic to just have 1 or 2 hours to just do fun stuff like doing a puzzle. Yeah, that's all the communities are about, is spending time together and having those really meaningful chats. And especially for the men out there, it's hard to just do what normally girls do, what females do, is meet up for coffee or meet up for a dinner. But I remember the other day, a few weeks ago, I met up with a guy from our church, and it was really beneficial. It really helped me to understand what he's going through, and I could also share some of my struggles. And it's been a good journey. And the more people open up and not bottle up all their emotions, the better it is. Because that's what Jesus also did. Jesus also showed emotions. He wasn't just a stone. It even says that he wept when Lazarus had died. So I think we have a great example in Jesus who showed emotions and who also made the plans to meet up with the people that meant a lot to him and people who he could help in their lives. So once you've made a plan, I think it's important to then also stick to it. Put in the work, meet regularly, and that's easier said than done. Like, I must confess, I don't always get that component down, especially not online. That's really, really hard to meet up regularly. But as I said, with the Calendly link, it seems like I'm connecting to a few more people, and that's really, really helping me and also helping others, and it's just a good way to stay in touch. We're trying to start again is our bi-weekly meetup on Friday, where we have a few from our young people come over to our place and just share some music, share a Bible study, do something for God, because at the end of the day, that's what we need and that's what we want, is to build each other up. So I think the key here is that the community is not just for girls. It's important also for men to have their boys group. I'm not saying only girls and boys should meet up separately. They can also obviously get together, but I feel like the internet is full of like that kind of advice for, hey girls, find your girls and do your girls thing, but not many men talk about it. So again, I think it's really important, if you want to build that community, if you're willing to have a call, chat to me, I'm more than happy to help you out. If you're willing to just hang out for online calls, I'm also too happy to do that. Just join me in the Calendly call and I am more than willing to assist you there. So now that we've found that out, there's a video right here that's all about finding your real friends and how important it is to have male friendship, and I hope you enjoy that one as well. Otherwise, God bless, and we will see you all very soon.